Are Cardi and Nicky gonna fight? Let's take a look and see what the astrology says, okay? First, this is the synastry chart between Nicky and Cardi. Now, their times are printed on an astrology website online, but it says they were rectified. So I can't be 100% positive these times are correct, but this does look pretty accurate. Okay, we have Saturn conjunct ascendant here, showing Cardi's in the blue and Nicky's in the red, so that shows like Cardi is Nicky's karma. Okay, like she is here to teach her lessons. And then the Pluto conjunct midheaven suggests she may end Nicky's career or cause a lot of damage to her reputation. We have then Nicky's midheaven on Cardi's south node. So that's like a karmic point of release. And this suggests they may have a past life connection. They may be playing out some drama from last life here. Okay, then there's Moon conjunct Jupiter there. So there's a lot of, that's like, there's big feelings here, okay? Now let's look at their composite chart, okay? This is like a birth chart of their relationship. This is combining their two charts together. If you look in the 7th house of relationships, the North Node is there at the 29th degree. That's where we just had the eclipse. The eclipse that killed Charlie Kirk and fucked up everything was right in their house of personal relationships. So that's what has kicked up all this new beef again, okay? So, and then we have Uranus right down here opposite Mercury. Uranus rules over the internet, and it's in the 4th house of home for their relationship in Gemini, which is communication. So like they're sitting at home on the internet talking shit to each other publicly. Saturn is going over the south node right now. This is a time to let go of old patterns. It's like a karmic reset, but Saturn also relates to the father. So this could be a time that daddy issues come up in your life and you have to deal with the sins of your father, which seems to be happening. Now the North Node is right about to go over their ascendant descendant axis. Okay, so that will be happening over the next month. So I don't think this is going to be ending now. We still have more eclipses to come in this axis. But look here, okay, Mars, transit Mars was on the lot of fortune when they started gapping the other day online, but it's about to hit Pluto. Mars conjunct Pluto could be the kind of transit that would bring like a real life fight. So let's take a look at their individual charts and see. This is Nicky's chart by itself. Oh, by the way, did I mention we have a Venus South Node conjunction coming up this weekend, which is a time to release how you've been relating to women in your life, to let go of relationships. This is like a breakup kind of a transit, also just love. Now that is happening right on Nicky's vertex, okay, which the vertex marks fated events happening. And that will be like Saturday when that happens. And that's in the 8th house, which is the house of death, but that's also like metaphorical, not just like literal death. Okay. And it's ruled by Mercury, which Mercury is communications. And we have that day a Mercury square Pluto, which is like hidden secrets coming out. Okay. That's like your dark past being revealed. And Mercury is conjunct Saturn that day, which Saturn represents the father. So this could be, and it's also that Pluto's conjunct her Mars, that could be more coming out about her father. But these transits are more impactful, so it looks like something bigger coming out. Now let's look over at Cardi's chart and see what's going on that day. Lilith is exactly like to 1 arc minute conjunct Pluto, which Lilith is like your dark desires. Pluto is like death in Scorpio, which is death in the 8th house of death. Like, she want her dead, but, or like to end her career, like to end her as a concept, you know what I'm saying? And then that like Venus South Node conjunction in the 6th house, that is the house of open enemies. Like, you're ready to cut this person out of your life here, okay? And her sun in the 7th house, which is Libra, because that's ruled by that South Node conjunction, is making a T-square with Uranus and Mars. So like unexpected events, and like this could be like anger at home. Like this could be getting jumped. But it could also just be bringing out some terrible information about somebody online. Because that Mercury-Pluto square for here, her Cardi, is 8th house to 11th house, which again, 11th house rules the internet. And it's this Pluto's in Aquarius, which is the internet, but that's also like friends, and like if you get your friends to go for you. So anyway, I guess we will find out next week, but I would look around like and there's a full moon happening this night, okay? And full moons are about endings, and the full moon is happening, but in their composite chart, that full moon is happening in the eighth house of death endings as well. And that is ruled by that same Libra that's having that South Node conjunction. So full moon ups the like chaotic energy. So yeah, this is like Tuesday-ish next week. These energies can last like a day or two on either side, but we'll see. I would expect something bigger. Also remember, these are rectified charts. So like if the birth time's off, then the houses could be wrong, and then this changes.